Hey guys, welcome to Planet Codes. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to install Langchain on our computer, how to set it up, and before we continue, we need to install some prerequisites on our computer. The first one is the Python 3.10 plus versions. I'm not gonna tell you how to install Python because it's very simple, and I know that most of you know it, so we will skip this part. And the applications that I'll be using for editing my codes is Microsoft VS Code, and it's pretty simple to install it on your computer. And the Langchain version that I'm going to use in this video is 1.3.11. So let's dive into the codes. All right, guys, for setting up our environment, we need to install libraries and import them in our file. Because we are working with Python language, the next thing that we should do is here to select the Python interpreter from here. And after that, we open the new terminal window from here. And we just write pip install langchain and langchain underline hugging face. Now, the thing that you should know is that the LangChain itself, it's the main library that everything is inside that. But in this video, we want to work with Hugging Face models. For some people that they don't know what is Hugging Face, it's a website that there's a lot of free models inside it that we can use them instead of ChatGPT. If you want to install ChatGPT, the process is the same, but you need to install LangChain underline OpenAI, and you can follow the documentation for doing that. So we just hit enter and wait the libraries to be installed. After they have installed, we need to import them from here. We just simply type from langchain underline hugging face import hugging face endpoint. So this is a class that we need to import it to connect to the Hugging Face websites and use the model. And another library that we need is Hugging Face chat Hugging Face. With this class, we just simply chat with that model to use it. Okay, the next library that we need is the OS that we need to import it. In the next part of this video, I will tell you why we use it. This package is inside the Python language packages, and you don't need to install it in the terminal. All right, guys, for accessing to Hugging Face models, we need an API. We just simply go to this website, log in, and when we log in to this website, we need to go to this section, and we click on the access tokens. After we click this, we will see this website. We just create a new token from here, and we just simply write any name that we want, and we give it full access. After we created the token, it will give us a code. We need to save it for imported in our project later. After that, we need to find free models to work with, and we just simply go to the models sections of the website. We click on the text generation models to filter them, and after that, we can just search here for free models. And as you can see, there's a lot of models in the websites, but the models that I'm working in this project is DeepSeek R1, and this is its page. We just simply copy the name of it to use it in our project. Okay, back to VS Code. Now we need to define our API in our application. So when the LangChain wants to use the model that we are using, the Hugging Face, it will use this API key. For defining it, we just recall the OS library that we have imported earlier, and it has a variable called environ, and we give it the amount of Hugging Face hub API underline token with the capital letters, and equals to or API that we save it from the Hugging Face websites, wherever it is, we paste it here. In this section, we need to initialize the Hugging Face endpoint class. So after we initialize it, we will be able to contact to our model in the Hugging Face website. So for doing this, we just simply define a variable called LLM, and we give it Hugging Face endpoint class. And this class, it has some variables to be initialized. The first one is repo ID, and the repo ID, it means the repository ID, the model's name that we are going to use in our application. And in this example, I use DeepSeek R1. I copied this name from the Hugging Face website. And another variable is maximum underline new tokens. As you know, the models, they divide information into tokens, and every model, including free one or paid ones, they have limitations. So we give it to 512. This is the amount of the part of the information that will be sent to the model or received from the model. And the next variable is do sample. The do sample, it means simply that the model give you random answers or not. So we set it to the false. And another thing is a repetition penalty. The repetition penalty, uh, when we set it to 1, it means that it's neutral. But if we give it the amounts more than 1, including 1.5, it means more creative. It means, excuse me, it means more repetitive words. And if we give it less than 1, it means that avoid repeated words in our output. And another thing is temperature. The temperature, it means that how much random answers are. So in this example, we give it 0.9. The amount of 0.9 is balanced. It means that our answers, they are not random and not consistent. It's a default, it's neutral. But if we give it amounts of more than 1, it means more random answers, and we won't want that. Guys, if you feel that you don't understand this line of code, it's completely natural, and don't worry about it. After practicing, you would know it, and but once you've learned this line of code, you don't need it to repeat it every time because it's constant, and you can just save it somewhere and use it again. All right, next we need to initialize the chat Hugging Face class, because it's a class that it will help us to chat with our model. We do it simply by creating a variable called chat model. It's equal to chat Hugging Face. And we need to give our LLM variable as an input to this class to be initialized. We just do it simply by this. All right, now that we have defined everything, we need to chat with our model. We need to write some prompts, send them to our model, and receive the answers and print them on the screens. So that would be our first application. So for doing this, we need to import some classes that they will help us to send our prompts to our model. We just do it by simply writing from Langchain.messages, import human message, and system message. For those who don't know what are these classes, I need to tell you that the system message is a class that we initialize it by give it the role of the AI. For example, when we want to do something, the AI it doesn't have any context about what we are going to do. We need to define it here for it, and the human message is a prompt that we write it and ask the AI about it. Now that we have imported the human message and the system message class, we need to initialize them and send them to our chat model. For doing this, we need to define a variable called messages, that it's a list. It has the system message and the human message inside it, and we just simply initialize the system message with this line of code. We just write the content that it's exactly what role that we need to give to the AI to know what to do. We just simply write here that you are a helpful assistant that translate English to French, translate the user sentence. And in the next step, we need to define the human message. We just simply give it the content as the variable here, and we need to write it here that I love programming and I'm an expat. After defining this, we need to enclose the parentheses and close the list here. As you can see, we have an error because I didn't use the capital letter here, and this will solve the problem. And that's it. Okay, the next step would be to send the messages to our model and receive the answer and print it on a screen. For doing this, we just simply define a variable called AI message, and we invoke the chat model to give it the messages by a function called invoke. And it has an input that we give it the messages that we have defined here. And after that, we need to print the AI message.content. All right, now we need to run our project and see what happens. We just simply run it from here, run without debugging. Okay, after running our project, you should see something like this in your terminal. It says that we are translating from English to French. The sentence is, I love programming and I'm expat. And these are the steps that the AI should consider before doing anything else. And the final translation is here. J'aime programmer et je suis un expert. So as you can see, our application, it runs well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you had any questions, you could ask me and I will answer you in the comments.